The whole experience was just really, really life-changing, especially as a mom. My name's Bryn Johnston. My son is Miller Johnston. He is currently 21 months old. When Miller was born, we were in the hospital with him and we were told by one of the nurses that he was slightly tongue-tied. As first-time parents, we were like, okay, what does that mean? What do we do? So I chose to breastfeed him, and that was very difficult to do with a child who's tongue-tied. Super painful. He wasn't latching well. He didn't have any weight gain issues or anything like that. So as far as sort of symptoms go, it was really just painful for me. So we had gone to our pediatrician and she said, you know, he's definitely a good candidate to have this procedure done. And as a dental hygienist, I was sort of familiar with the laser procedure as opposed to the clipping of the tongue. Just a lot less invasive for the baby. I think it's less traumatizing, especially even for the parents too. And there was sort of an anesthetic component to that procedure that I didn't love either. I called around basically to as many pediatric dentists as I could in the area, frantically, and asked if they do the laser procedure. And one of the only and the first people to call me back was Dr. Dave himself, and spoke with me at length on the phone and answered all of my crazy questions and sympathized and empathized and was just wonderful on the phone. And I could tell that, you know, this was the way to go. He took a look at Miller and said, you know, yeah, he's definitely a great candidate for this. He, you know, evaluated Miller and talked to us about, if you guys feel comfortable doing this, we can do it today. Whatever you want to do. He was very, very, wanted to make sure that we felt comfortable, which was great. We did the procedure that day, super straightforward procedure. I was actually in the room when Dr. Dave did the procedure, and it was really pretty seamless. And immediately afterwards, I nursed Miller and I didn't have any pain. I mean, it was instant relief, which was awesome. Dr. Dave had followed up with us personally, again, called me himself, and was just super caring and just wanted to make sure everything was okay. We came back in for a follow-up kind of visit for Dr. Dave to evaluate Miller and just make sure he's still looking good. You know, has always just been very informative, very confident, which is what you want as a new parent when you're clueless and don't know what you're doing. Overall, it was just a wonderful experience. I would recommend this procedure be done for any baby who needs it, to be done by Dr. Dave for sure. I wasn't ready to give up my breastfeeding journey with him, and Dr. Dave sort of allowed that to continue, which as a mom, you can't really ask for much more than that. So always will hold a special place in my heart, my family's heart, my husband's, in our lives. So it was just a really, really good experience for sure.